Yo, what is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. Today, we're using the Kyogre Ho team once again with Kyogre Ho, the Gengar, Ferrothorn, Incineroar, and Tapu Koko. Let's get started and play some games. So, this team has been doing really well on camera so far. We are currently undefeated. Hopefully that doesn't change for this episode, but you never know. You never know. But Kyogre and Ho have been putting in the work. Ho has been specifically putting the work. That Weather Ball option is so sick. I can't believe someone actually used a Weather Ball on Ho and got second at Korea Nationals. That's insane. If you want to read the team report, it is in the description down below. But otherwise, let us continue on and find some games. Totem Pokemon sounds like a good song to kick things off. But yeah, otherwise this team's been pretty good. The Incineroar set, I'm really wondering how many times Snatch was used. I didn't get to read the full report. I gotta read it afterward. How many times Snatch used? I don't feel like I've used Snatch once yet, and that's mainly because most of the Tailwind users have been like Torn, which can Z Snatch. But then again, they probably want to expect to Snatch and would probably just go for the regular Tailwind, but it's always an option. We can't Snatch Geomancy. I don't know if anyone new to VGC is watching, but of course, you can't Snatch Geomancy since it's a 2-turn power-up move, so you can't Snatch the boost of Geomancy. That would be busted. Imagine if you could Snatch Geomancy. That would actually be really insane. But I'm really glad it doesn't. We got Miguel from Canada as our first opponent with a 1637 rating with the team of Rayquaza, Kyogre, Tapu Koko, Crobat, Incineroar, and Ferrothorn. Oh my god. Why do we keep getting the toughest Ogre matchups ever? Like, ever. Okay. We're not bringing Incineroar. I think we're going to go Tapu Koko once again. This is probably going to be the end of the win streak. This matchup is super tough. Kyogre Pharaoh in the back. We'll see how this goes. I need Ho-Oh because the Incineroar doesn't have a fire type move. So we have to bring the Ho-Oh, which is unfortunate, because it does really bad against 4 of my opponent's members. Actually 3.5 technically, because Ho-Oh doesn't get walled by instant if we have Weather Ball, the clutchest move ever. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a tough battle. The Rayquaza is going to be annoying. We don't know what kind of set of Rayquaza it is. They're usually more offensive on these kind of team variants, so maybe if it's not Focus Sash or Assault Vest, I could get the knockout with the Z-move, but we'll see what happens as we got the Ho Tapu Koko lead against Incineroar Tapu Koko on my opponent's side of the field. This is very tough from the get-go. We are going to see the Electric Surge activate. Probably just want to go for the Barrow switch. This is a really tough lead. How am I supposed to break through this naturally? I need Ho preserved. I don't know. I think if you bring Koko Instant, you probably bring Ogre Ray, so I don't probably have to save Ho. But it's better just in case to save it. So I think I'm just going to protect my Tapu Koko. Go hard in the Pharaoh, because I don't think you're Flare Blitzing the Ho slot. This is the same play I think I made in the last battle, except I didn't protect my Koko. But it's better to protect my Koko just in case it's Fake Out Z into my Koko turn 1, which is definitely a potential move option, as we will protect here. I think I'm going to go off into the Tapu Koko slot and Thunderbolt or Thunder. Volt Switch is going to come out into Tapu Koko slot. So I could have got a free Tailwind or Sacred Fire off, which would have been lovely, but it's not too bad. I'm going to Volt Switch the... I want to call Ray coming in. So I kind of want to Volt Switch and Gyro Ball to Tapu Koko. Actually, that's a bad play, right? Because if Ray comes in... We're in such a weird spot. I think I'm just going to protect and Volt Switch out because I want to get... Oh, wow. It's actually a Protect coming out. I thought it'd be Volt Switch into Ray. If it's a Flare Blitz, that's really bad for me because I get put in Extreme Speed range, which would be not ideal. So let's see. Oh, it's a U-turn. Okay. That's not too bad. If it was anything but, we would be in a pretty bad position, but this is an alright position. It's not like the worst case. I'm guessing the Ray is coming in. Would you bring Kyogre out? I don't think you would. Oh, you brought Ferrothorn. Okay, so Same Ho is ideal. Okay. Hmm. I hope I actually lose the speed tie against the Coco because I really want to get a Volt Switch off into the Tapu Koko slot. And I'm going to Leech Seed the Coco slot as well in case Instant decides to come in. I win the speed tie, which is not exactly ideal here. I did go for it though because it was my best potential play. I got to bring out the Ho-Oh, I think, because if I don't bring out the if I bring out the Kyogre on a Volt Switch, that's really bad. Like, that's really bad. I'm going to need Kyogre to deal with the Incineroar because I don't have a good Incineroar answer. Volt Switch is going to come out probably into my own Coco. Yep. So that's really bad. Thankfully, it doesn't do the worst damage possible, but yeah, this is not looking too good right now. We're going to see the switch out into Incineroar most likely. Yeah, okay. At least I got a Leech Seed off, so I'm chipping away the Incin. Maybe I can put in range of Weather Ball in the future turns, but yeah, not exactly the greatest position ever, because I will just Leech Seed the Incineroar slot. I kind of want to call Pharaoh switching out and a Fake Out coming out the next turn, as Leech Seed actually just comes out into the hole. So I could just Thunderbolted or anything else. It doesn't activate my Berry either, so this is a little bit strange. I really want to double up that Pharaoh slot, but Kyogre is always the safest play. I don't want to take a Flare Blitz. Gonna Leech Seed the Pharaoh just in case Pharaoh switches out into Ogre, which I think is definitely possible. Not Ogre. I'm thinking Tapu Koko comes in, so you can threaten the Volt Switch afterward. This is gonna be really tough. My Ho is already super weakened, and yeah, this Pharaoh is gonna be really a big pain to deal with. Our Pharaohs are gonna be really annoying. I wish I could have brought Instant instead of Ho-Oh, but like, we don't have a fire move. Okay, Flare Blitz in this rain. Gyro Ball. Okay, that's actually good. That's really good. Okay. So now, actually, that's really good for me because now, I mean, I might have to sack him on, but is it worth it? Because we should have one Power Whip since we're like really defensive Kyogre, right? So I'm thinking I could Water Spout and Power Whip and catch a knockout potentially. And I really want to make that play, so I think I'm going to go for it. Because if I can knock out either the opponent's Kyogre, which is really good, the Incineroar, which is good, or even the Tapu Koko, it's great for me. We're actually going to see the Ferrothorn switch out. Oh, it's into Ray. Wait, can I knock it? Can I knock out the Instant with Water Spout? I thought it'd be Kyogre in the back if we brought the Pharaoh. Oh no, this could be detrimental. Ah, no. I don't knock it out. Is it Salt Vest? It's a Salt Vest. Flare Blitz gonna go off and knock out my Pharaoh. That's really bad because that's my best Tapu Koko answer. It might not be over. Actually, it might not be. It's not that bad, actually, now that I think about it. It might not be that bad. But terrain disappeared, so it gets reset. Alright, I gotta go my own Tapu Koko here. This Tapu Koko is gonna come up from my opponent's side. I could go for Twinkle Tackle Speed Tie risk. Which is a possibility. Like, it is a possible play. I could go for Protect Z into Ray. I don't think that gets me momentum. That's a thing. I really just want to go for Origin Pulse and Z. It might be better just to go for that risk, though, and Ice Beam. Because if I win the Speed Tie, I'm in a really good spot. I think I'm going to go for it. Because there's a chance Ray just switches out into Pharaoh and Coco protects. So I get maybe chip damage into the Coco slot and decent damage into the Pharaoh slot. So yeah, it is going to be that Pharaoh coming out. And let's see if it's a protect or not. My opponent Z'd. Alright, I think that's a wrap. Unless I crit Gleam. Or Gleam's enough to knock out the Coco. So I went for the Speed Tie, risking it. My opponent won the Speed Tie. Unless they targeted Coco for some... Oh, you did target Coco, actually. Hold on, this might not be over. Oh, no, wait, no, it's over. I didn't think it would knock out. I thought I'd live by a sliver. so I could maybe have KO'd the Coco. And yeah, now the game's 100% over. You just target down my Ho-Oh slot, and I can't beat down the Ray and Pharaoh next to each other. Because you just knock out the Ho-Oh here, and you power up the Ogre. And I can't win the game. Oh, unfortunate. Ice Beam, I guess. If we had Protect, it'd be nice. Maybe I go for like a choke of you Volt switching to Ogre, going out into Ray. Gonna go for the Thunder though, probably into the Ho-Oh. I was gonna finish out the Ho-Oh. I don't have Protect, and even if I had Protect, and even if I KO'd the Kyogre even if I KO'd the Tapu Koko somehow, it wouldn't have mattered regardless because of the fact that Ray just comes in, gets the free switch, and then KOs me. Going for the lead seat so you can't lose in the end game potential, and yeah, like we just had nothing. I mean, we went for the speed tie again. It was like something I was willing to debate because I was like, the Ray probably does switch into Pharaoh because I think it's a safe move. If I win the speed tie, I have a good shot of winning. If I don't, I just lose. But like if I make any other play, I just lose anyway. Because if I protect Ogre and Ray just attacks and the Coco just attacks, like even if like I protected Ogre, right? My opponent still won the speed tie, was able to knock out Coco. I lose the game to the Coco next to Ray anyway. So basically, no matter what, I had to go for a speed tie there. There was like no other option at that point. Maybe if I protected and went for Origin Pulse, which, you know, would have actually been a game-changing move, but like, was that like a possibility? Like, because I think my opponent still has the option to just stay in Ray. It's definitely a viable option, I think. So no matter what, I feel like that isn't exactly the best play I could make. And even if like I called the Ray switching out, there was the Electrium Z possibility into my Ogre still, which could have lost me the game regardless. So maybe I just had to call a 50-50 of who the Coco targets. But yeah, even then, like, I think it was still rough for me, like, regardless. I think the Incineroar being Assault Vest 2, because I was hoping even if, like, there's a chance Ray could come in, their Water Spout could knock out. But since it was the Assault Vest Incineroar, that changed the game because it was able to survive the Water Spout. Which meant Pharaoh went down, which means it was harder to deal with the Rayquaza and the Tapu Koko at the same time. Oh, but shouldn't have opened my mouth. We did get, unfortunately, we do lose the win streak, but 6 battles in, 3 episodes undefeated was still pretty good. Hopefully, we just are able to win the next one. We've been facing a lot of hard matchups. The Ray Ogre is definitely the hardest matchup, I think, for this team. Currently, just because Rayquaza is so threatening against this team, and Ogre is so threatening against this team too. Those are 2 Pokemon this team does not like, and yeah, it's definitely something together the team really struggles against, and Pharaoh too. Like the team might struggles against Pharaoh in Rain because the best move to hit it is the Ho-Oh, but if they have an opposing Ogre, it's something you're gonna have to maneuver around. So that's definitely a thing. Like I'm forced to bring Ho-Oh in the matchup I don't like, just to deal with the Pharaoh, because if I don't bring the Ho-Oh, I just lose. Like, there's no other out. We got our next opponent, though. Radon, okay. Is that manageable? That's manageable. I can Weather Ball to Groudon. Okay. What do I like here? Coco's good. So is the Ho-Oh, Ogre, and Incin are good. Gengar's alright, but I don't think it's that great. I want to go Ho-Oh plus Coco, because the best threat of my Ho-Oh is the Rayquaza. So I think it's a good lead here. With Incineroar as the switch in and Kyogre in the back. I think Kyogre and Ho-Oh are definitely going to be the key members. That's going to do work. I'm going to need Coco to knock out the Ray, potentially, which is definitely a key member. I don't know if my opponent has Tailwind on the team. Doesn't look like it. You got Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini, and you also had like the only one that could learn Tailwind is Ray, and they don't usually run Tailwind. Like Tailwind Ray is, I think, something really good, but like just something not really used because it does take up a valuable move slot. Incineroar, Rayquaza are gonna take the field, so we're gonna start things off in a pretty heated fashion as we go the Coco and the Ho-Oh mode. Probably a fake out coming out into the Tapu Koko and a Dragon Scent, especially if this is Life Orb or Banded. So we're not in a great spot. Definitely could be better. I think I'm just gonna go instant here and just protect, because I think that's the safest play. Because I don't want to take too much damage to Ho. Ho is a win con. I'll just protect my Koko here. Then next turn I can maneuver around, maybe switch Incineroar back into Ho-Oh, Volt Switch into Incineroar on a Groudon coming in, I think, for the Ray slot. Because I think Ray would want to scout out for a potential Twinkle Tackle, which is definitely a possible option. So let's see here. If it's Swords Dance Ray, that makes this really difficult, especially if it has Focus Sash. Ray's gonna hard switch though. That Groudon. Okay, it's not too bad. Like, that's not too bad. It's just not great. Alright, so the Groudon's gonna come out. Wonder if it's special or physical. Like, Radon has some weird points because it can run physical or special Groudon. I know special is probably more common for Radon, but if it's physical, this is interesting. We'll go Instant here. At least we get intimidated off into the Groudon. Let's see what the let's see what the Incineroar does. I'm pretty sure it's a fake out coming out into the O slot, denying Tailwind, I want to say. Flare Blitz, okay. So my opponent just tried to knock out the Tapu Koko immediately. Alright. That's fine. I can go out in a Ho-Oh for my instant slot, and I can Volt Switch the Incineroar, unless it has Protect, which I'm hoping it doesn't. But I don't think Groudon would want to stay in Eater. Unless it wants to fire off Blades, but like it's risking getting hit by the Kyogre in the future turns. So, we'll bring in the Ho-Oh once again, and let's see what my opponent does. Incineroar is going to hard retreat. Okay, interesting. Into the Lele. Oh, okay. My opponent tried to deny that. Okay. Let's see. So, trying to avoid the Precipice Blades. I mean, this works out for me because I'm going to be able to get Tailwind up now, which is really good here. Do I go? I think I go Instant here. Yeah, I think I go Instant here just to get Tailwind up. Because I'd rather get Intimidated off and not have Kyogre. Well, Kyogre wouldn't have taken too much, but I'm worried about Side Shock afterward into the Kyogre. Oh, it's Eruption, actually. It's not even physical. Okay. That did a okay amount, I guess. I'm going to Tailwind up. And I think I'm just going to U-turn the Lele slot. I kind of want to U-turn the Groudon slot because I think Groudon would switch out if anything. Because you want to preserve the weather, I think. Interesting to see Lele. Psyshock won't be able to knock me out, which is good. Groudon is going to switch out. Is that the... I'm thinking that's going to be the... Oh, it's Incineroar, actually. Okay. Which is fine. I think Brave Bird should still be able to KO Lele at -1. I wish we had Recovery, too. I wish this Ho-Oh could have 5 moves. Psyshock going to come out, target down the Ho-Oh slot. That's going to do quite a bit of damage. That actually almost KO'd. I wonder if Ho-Oh is faster than Lele under Tailwind. I hope it is. Alright, you turn out. It's pretty bad, though, that we got our Ho-Oh super weakened right away. At least we know it's special Groudon. I probably should have just went Ogre. Because, yeah, going Ogre was probably better. Because I probably wouldn't have taken too much from Blades anyway. But, yeah, nothing I can do about it now. We're bringing out Koko here. We can just go for a Brave Bird here, I think, and a Thunderbolt into... I'd rather Dazzling Gleam, because if there's a Fake Out, like, at least I get chip damage into Lele. We're going to see the Fake Out come out into the Tapu Koko, so Brave Bird should finish off the Lele, I want to assume. Which would be good, because if Groudon comes in, I could potentially Weather Ball that Mon. Nice, so Lele goes down. Critical hit. I don't think it matters since we're Adamant Ho-Oh. And we have quite a bit of attack. Lele was pretty weakened anyway. So we're in a good spot. Let's see if the Groudon comes out, or if it's potentially the Ray. If it's the Ray, I have to play around, but it's the Groudon. Oh, if anyone knows me, you know I'm clicking Weather Ball right now. I'm clicking Weather Ball right now, and I'm Volt switching the Incineroar. Yeah, because I don't see anything wrong with that. So we'll go for Weather Ball, and we'll Volt switch the Incineroar. Let's see. I'm hoping. Wait, does Airlock negate Weather Ball's effect, like the typing? Oh wait, I mean, Kyogre's still the better play regardless. I would have to bring Kyogre in regardless, but like that could be annoying actually. I actually don't know if that's how it works. Oh, but my opponent stayed in there. Okay, Volt switch into Incin. Nice. So Coco should be able to win this end game. We go Kyogre here. Weather Ball is clutch. Weather Ball is clutch, my friends. Go Kyogre here. Next turn I could Spout, which is very safe, and go Incin, I guess. Incin's probably very safe as well. We get Kyogre in. Gotta watch out for Sword Stance. I can't let that Rayquaza set up for free. Weather Ball will come out. Love Weather Ball. Goodbye, Groudon. Nice. Alright, so Groudon goes down. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And Incineroar U-turning out, most likely. Oh, just Darkest Lariat into the Ho-Oh slot? Or doubling up the Kyogre switching. No, the Tar's the Ho-Oh, so I should get my berry back. Did I eat? Oh, I ate my berry because the Side Shock did a lot. Right. Okay. Rayquaza comes in. Water Spout should knock out the Incin at that range. If it's Darkest Lariat, you want to assume it's Z move too. So I'm going to go Incin here. And Water Spout to break any sash on the Rayquaza. Match is going to be forfeit. So nice. We're going to be able to pick up 2 wins in today's episode. Oh, no, wait, no. We lost the first game. Why did I think I won the first one? No. 1-1 for today's episode, which isn't too bad. Episodes might be shorter, actually, because I'm currently bulk recording because of college. Like, I'm moving back to college when you're watching this video. So I'm currently adjusting to living in a dorm and trying to figure out, like, recording schedules and stream schedules because I'm probably going to have a roommate. But yeah, I'll let everyone know eventually, like, what's gonna happen. But right now, just gonna be recording quite a few amount of videos. There's still a lot of stuff planned, and there is still a lot of stuff in the works. But I also gotta balance that out with college life. So we're gonna have maybe a few short videos. I'm probably gonna limit to each video to 2 battles right now for a true back-to-back battles combination. But hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Back-to-Back Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, show support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social media, the side series on my channel, and all the other good stuff. If you want to help me, leave me a like on this video. If you have enjoyed it, really does help, as well as leave me a comment down below and sharing this video with your friends. Otherwise, if you want to go an extra mile to support my content, there's my Patreon page and my Twitch channel, which I highly recommend checking out down below in the description. If you want to try out this team alongside me, the team report and the placement of the team is in the description down below. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.